Hello dear friends, today we are going to learn session number 3. The topic is Spanish alphabet. We are from Bueno Spanish Academy. If you want to get information about classes, individual or group classes, you can contact Bueno Spanish Academy. Spanish alphabets. Alfabeto Español. Alfabeto Español. Look at this. In English language, Spanish alphabet. The order, it has changed. Look at this. The order, it has changed. Alfabeto Español. So this is the way, and this is the pattern of the Spanish language. Like alphabets of Spanish, right? And if I ask you why we learn Spanish alphabet, what's the reason? Yes, actually language is used for basically one is to speak and for read and also for write. So if you want to read and if you want to write Spanish language, then you have to learn Spanish alphabet. Suppose you don't know alphabet, then you can't read and also you can't write. Okay. Here now we are going to learn what are the main three differences between English alphabet and the Spanish alphabet. Right. Look at this letter. In English, this is letter A. Right. But in Spanish language, this letter is not A. This is letter A. This is letter A. So the name of the letter is different from the English language. Look at name of the letter, main difference. The name of the letter is different, and you can see we already learned in English language there are many sounds for letter A. For example, A sound, O sound, A sound, like that. But in Spanish language, not like that. There is only one sound, always A sound. So the way of pronunciation also different. And another difference, in English language there are 26 letters, but in Spanish language, in addition to this 26, there are 4 additional letters. So totally Spanish language, how many letters? 30 letters. Don't worry, now we are going to learn these 30 letters. Okay, let's learn Spanish alphabet. The first letter, the name of the letter is A. Okay, the name of the letter is A. A letter. This is A letter in Spanish. This is not A. This is letter A. For example, amigo. Amigo. We learned already. Amigo means friend. Friend. Alright. So pronounce as amigo. A. A. Always A sound. Right. The second letter. What's the name of the letter? This is not B in Spanish. This is B. This is B. Letter B. How to pronounce? Beso. This is the example, okay? Not pronounce. This is the example. Beso. Beso mean? What's the mean? Kiss. No beso. Beso. Beso mean kiss. How to pronounce? Actually, I have not mentioned because this is as the English language. Right. Next letter. The name of the letter is say. 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 How to pronounce? We will see first example. Right? Look at the example. Cerrar. Cerrar. Cerrar mean close. To close. Close. Right. Here you can see pronounce as C and K sound. We already know. We already learn how to pronounce in the session first. Right. C sound. If I O E after the C letter. Look at this. Here after the C letter, the letter is E. So C sound. So cerrar. C sound. And K sound. Example. Casa. Casa. Casa means home. Home. Good. So sound as or pronounce as K sound. Because after the letter C, after the C, no IOE. So sound as K sound. Example is casa. Casa means home. Right. The next letter. This is, I told you, additional letter. In addition to 26. Right. This letter. What's the name of this letter? This letter is Che. Che. Example. Chica. Chica. Chica mean girl. Girl. I have not mentioned because this is same as the English language. Good. The next letter. The name of the letter. They. They. The name of the letter is they. They letter. Example. Dedo. Dedo. Dedo mean finger. Finger. Right. So how to pronounce? The sound. The sound. Dedo. Right. Next letter. This is A. A. Right. This is what's the name of the letter? This is A letter. How to pronounce? Elefante. Elefante. We learned already. The meaning is elephant. So how to pronounce? A. A. Right. The name of the letter is A. How to pronounce? A. Sound. A sound. Example, elephant. Elephant is for elephant. Right. The next letter. The name of the letter. F-A. F-A. Right. How to pronounce? Not pronounce. So what is the example? Floor. Floor. Floor means flower. Flower. So I have not mentioned how to pronounce because this is as the English language. Right. The next letter. The name of the letter. What's the name? This is not G. In English language, this is G. But in Spanish language, this is He. He. Letter He. Example. Two example. Because two sound. First, gato. Gato. Gato means cat. So sound as G sound. G sound. Right? G sound. The first sound is G. And you can see this letter, this word, we will see original, original. This is not sound as G sound, this is sound as H sound, because after the G, if IOE, then sound as H sound. So this is original, original. Good. Next letter. The name of the letter is H. H, right? H. This is not H letter. This is in Spanish. This is letter H. Right. How to pronounce? Look at this example. Hola, hola. We learn. Hola means hello. So no sound or silent. Right. The next letter. This is the name of the letter is in Spanish E. Right. Look at this example. Isla. Isla means we already learned island. Island. So how to pronounce? This is important. I have not mentioned, but this is important. How to mention? How to pronounce? Pronounce as E. Isla. E. Good. E. Right. The next letter. The name of the letter. Jota in Spanish. This is not J. This is letter Jota. Look at the example. Jirafa. Jirafa means giraffe. But in Spanish we pronounce as jirafa. H sound. Pronounce as H sound. Next one. Letter Ka. The name of the letter is Ka. This is not K in Spanish. This is letter Ka. How to pronounce? Or how the example? Koala. Don't worry. This is the type of the animal. So pronounce as the not change as the English language. Right. Next letter. L. The name of the letter is L. Example. Libro means book. Libro, book. This is pronounced as the English language. Alright. Look at this letter. This is an additional letter you can't see in English language. So what is the name of this letter? A. You will see the example. Yamar means to call. Yamar, ya. So sound as Y sound. Yeah. Y sound. Good. In English, this is M letter, but in Spanish, the letter is M. Example: mesa. Mesa is the meaning is table. In English, this is letter N, but in Spanish, the name of the letter is N. Right. Example, nourish. This should be Z, not S. Z, right? Nourish. Nourish means nose. Right. This letter, look at this letter. You can't see in the English language. The name of the letter in Spanish is N-E. Example, Español. No. So, near. The pronounce as near. Right. Español. In English, Spanish. Right. This is the letter O in Spanish. Letter O. Example, ojo. Ojo means eye. Right. The next letter. In English, this is letter P, but in Spanish, this is P. Example, pan. Pan is meaning is bread for it. Okay. This letter in English, this is Q letter, but in Spanish the name of the letter is Q. Example, queso means cheese. You can see, you already know, kiwi always sound as K sound. So, queso. Good. In English, this letter is R letter. But in Spanish, this letter, we don't say R. This letter is R. Example, ropa means cloth. Right. Next letter. Here you can see this letter. This is, you can't see in the English alphabet. The name of the letter, R. Good. Then you can see the example. How to pronounce? Curry means curry. Right. In English, this is S letter. Letter S. But in Spanish, this is not S. This letter is S. Right. Here you can see example, Sia. Can you remember? This is pronounced as yeah. So, yeah. Right. Sia means chair. Good. Next one. In English, this is T, but in Spanish, this letter is P. Right. Example, tu. You can see there's a accent mark. So this is tu. The meaning is you. Right? You. So sound as the sound. Tu. Good. In English, this is letter U, but in Spanish, this is U, not U, but U. Right? Look at the example. Uvas. Here, B sound. So, uvas means grapes. Right. Next one. This is in English, this is V. But in Spanish, this is, what's the name? Ube, 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 ube. Sound is ube. Right. Look at example. Ventana, ventana. You always sound is, we already learned B sound. Ventana. Right. Next letter. In English, this is W. W letter. But in Spanish, this is ube doble. Ube doble. Ube doble. Yeah. B. Right. Look at example. Windsurf. Windsurf. That means surfing or windsurfing. Right. In English, this letter is X letter. But in Spanish, what's the name of the letter? X. X. Example. Xylophone. Xylophone. Xylophone means this is actually one kind of music instrument. Right. The next letter. In English, this is Y. But in Spanish, this letter is, the name of the letter is Y. Y. Good. Example. Yo. Yo means I. Right. Can you remember we learned? You mean two. I mean yo. Right. Next one. In English, this letter is Z. But in Spanish, what's the name of the letter? Zeta. Zeta. Example. Zapato. Zapato. Zapato means shoes. Shoes. Alright. Now we are going to sing a song or practice the song. Alright. Look at this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K. Again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K. Good. Next. L, A, M, A, N, A, N, A. L, A, M, A, N, A, N, A. Right. Next. O, P, Q, R, S, T. O, P, Q, R, S, T. O, P, Q, R, S, T. Next. U, B, double. U, B, double. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Right, again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K. Right. L, A, M, A, N, A, N, A. L, A, M, A, N, A, N, A. O, P, Q, R, S, T. O, P, Q, R, S, T. U, B, double. U, B, double. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. What you have to do is you have to practice this song. But you may miss few letters. Don't worry. You can practice this song and you can remember in this way. Very good. Today we learn Spanish alphabet. the name of the letters and how to pronounce each letter. So next session we are going to learn and we are going to practice a dialogue, Spanish dialogue. So muchas gracias for listening and watching. We are from Bueno Spanish Academy.